Lesson 57, Possession and Giving. Hello, and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn useful vocabulary for talking about possessions, property ownership, people connected with ownership, different ways of giving, and common phrasal verbs related to giving things to others. A. Possession. A person's possessions are all the things they own. For example, all his possessions were destroyed in the terrible fire. The word belongings usually refers to smaller personal possessions, such as bags, cameras, coats, and other objects that someone carries or uses. It is always plural. For example, do not leave any of your belongings here. We have had several thefts recently. The noun estate has several meanings. An estate may be a large area of privately owned land together with the buildings on it. For example, they live on a huge estate in Scotland. A housing estate is an area containing many houses or flats built close together at about the same time. The word estate can also mean all the money, property, and possessions that someone leaves after death. For example, after his death, his estate was valued at 10 million euros. The noun property can be either uncountable or countable. When property is uncountable, it refers generally to houses, buildings, or land. For example, he is only 14, but he is too young to own property. When a property is countable, it refers to a particular building or piece of land. For example, she owns several valuable properties in the town center. B. People connected with ownership. The proprietor of a shop, restaurant, or business is its owner. This word is fairly formal. For example, the proprietor of this restaurant is a friend of mine. The simpler and less formal word is owner. A landlord or landlady owns a property that other people rent. For example, the landlord has increased the rent. People who rent and live in a house or flat are called tenants. For example, do you own this house? No, we are only tenants. To inherit something means to become its owner after another person dies. For example, he inherited a large house in the country when his parents died. C. Giving and providing. The verbs provide and supply describe giving something that people need. For example, the river provides the village with water. We can also say, the river provides water for the village. A company may supply someone with something. For example, Jake's Limited supplies our school with paper and other items. The verb present is used when formally giving someone a gift, prize, or award. For example, it gives me great pleasure to present you with this gift from all of us. To support someone means to provide the help or money they need. For example, his parents supported him while he was at college, but he is now independent. To cater for people means to provide what they need, especially food or services. For example, the school restaurant caters for 500 people every day. The verb leave can be used when someone gives money or property through a will. For example, the aunt left £3,000 to an animal shelter when she died. To donate something means to give it to an organization or institution, usually for a good cause. For example, when she died, she donated all her books to the library. You can also contribute something to a fund or charity. To contribute means to give money, time, or another form of help as part of a larger effort. For example, would you like to contribute or donate something to the Children's Hospital Fund? To sponsor someone means to promise to give money if that person completes an activity. For example, I am running a marathon next week for a cancer charity. Will you sponsor me? To allocate something to someone means to officially give or assign it to them. For example, you have been allocated room 24. Here is your key. D. Phrasal verbs connected with giving. To hand something over means to give control or possession of it to another person. For example, when I left the job, I had to hand over the keys to my office to the new employee. To let go of something means to stop holding it or to give it up. For example, I did not want to let go of my bicycle, but I needed the money, so I had to sell it. To hand something out or give something out means to distribute it among several people. For example, the charity workers handed out stickers for everyone to wear. We can also say, the charity workers gave out stickers. To give something away means to give it to someone without asking for payment. For example, I had a banjo once, but I gave it away. To hand something down means to pass it from an older generation to a younger one. For example, this vase has been handed down from generation to generation in my family.